Hi, this is Raj Kumar Pal. In today's video, I'm going to discuss about the art of self-acceptance, or the to how to find or how to cultivate the the art of self-respect, because both the things are very important in a journey of greatness, or the growth journey, or we can personal transformation. Because everything we want from others, or we want from the people, or the some events or experience what we want to have. For example, whatever we expect from our parents, what we expect from our children's, or in our professional job, or in a professional work, like any kind of achievements, some appreciations, or get valued, or any kind of thing which is labeled to our sense of worth or sense of being. The first thing, everything we seek from outside us, that's come everything first we have to accept within ourselves, because we as a human being, we as an individual is a unique self. And we are not the perfect being in this imperfect world, and we seeking, and we starving and thriving to be perfect, or to be able for to fit in for our society, culture, or world, whatever it may be. Because whatever the ugly, or whatever the bad, or whatever the negative stuff we are having, and we are not accepting ourselves, and then the same thing is we aspire or expect from other people, how it is possible. So we have to heal for that. For example, if we didn't like our body, if we didn't like our hair, or our color, or our appearance, our looks, our tummy, everything, if we hate, and we do something, or we tell something someone else to repair all this area, so before telling or addressing someone else, or to make perfect someone else, we have to be first introspect ourselves, and we have to respect the broken part of ourselves, and that is where the healing is going to happen for ourselves. And what we seeing, or what we experiencing, the flawed or the imperfection in our peers, peoples are surrounding us, we working together, or we are dealing with on day-to-day basis, then and then we are going to accept those as well. And any part of our being, if we are not hating, we are always frustrating and disappointing, or disagree with anything else, it means that it required to be fixed inside us. This is the first requirement we should cultivate, and then everything is going to unfold. On the other hand, we second thing is, don't rush blindly, or don't rush on the immediate basis, because our human psyche, or our mind brain functionality, is always working on the principle of reward mechanism, or that is a stimulus and the response. We always and always, something we are choosing, at the same time we are rejecting something, for good thing or nothing. So if we are rushed out of the our nature of autonomous, or the defaultness, like anybody, like for our children, we see or the listen about children's or any kind of activity, we immediately get rushing to them, to fix them, to change them, to try to repair them, and the pissing we pissed off by repeatedly observing the same pattern from our kids. The same thing happen with our colleagues, our neighbors, or our business partner, or our senior person, our manager, our boss. Who is this? So instead of we rush, whenever we rush for instantaneous way, instant gratification way, it means that we are operating from the automatic behavior, automatic responses, and there is no sense of control on that rushing. So this is the one thing. And do not so available, this is indirectly saying, try to saying is that don't say yes to everything. And if we are not conscious of being yes for everything in our lifestyle, in our work, in our day-to-day tribal works, then we are losing our energy in the all 10 directions. So be use the button of pause, because pause is something that uh, or reason before any response. So instead of being available to say yes to everything, whatever information, whatever the stimulus coming from our environment in every place, then we should be taking care of that thing and be purposeful. The being purposeful, it means not that we have a big cause or the we're dealing with the big cause. If we have and if we want to work on that, that is a great and good and well. But if we are in the initial stage where we don't know our purpose or any kind of, if we randomly doing or acting or chasing something out of our defaultness, then try to cultivate, try to have some kind of purpose behind that. So this will motivate us. At the same time, it will try to mitigate the non-worthiness or the nonetheless of work or activity where we are losing our energy. And the third thing is never take things personally. We are, as a human being, some people are extrovert, some people are introvert, and if we taking each and everything on our personal level, that is disturbing us more than actual actual pain or the actual hurt by someone or something else. So don't take anything so much serious. And even in life requires fun and enjoyment. If you are so much of focusing on the seriousness, very damn serious, everything is being a serious, then it is also the harmful. And each and every thing we should not take on personal level, because everything has a context on their own in the moment, in the timeline of the space and time, because we living in the three-dimensional world where we are experiencing the consciousness throughout the five senses. And if we going to take everything serious and everything personally, how much we are willing to act on that, how much we are willing to pay for that, what is the consequence by taking all these things on a personal level? Not at all. So first we have to take some consider some boundaries. We have to look on the context, what is the context or the framework where we have to work on. So this will become the mindfulness and it will cure us to act spontaneously and talk less, because in today's social media world everybody has some kind of advice, some kind of, even there is a best thing, the best thing we can do is give advice, and it is not a free. But if we speak less or talk less, this will give us or expose our inner wisdom to the surface, and we become so much of aware to our own insights, which is blocking us as well as flourishing us. So by being silent, being talking less, we are more open to our people or to our growth or progress. And find and use the courage. Courage has enormous amount of power, and those people who are courageous, who are standing on the greater cause for the betterment of people's life or some world's greatest challenges, there is a more problems than a solution, and there is a less people or the things which is providing solutions. And for that to happen, we should be careful about, we should be matterful about having our courage. If we are only tolerating, and if we are only sabotaging ourselves for not being standing in front of our own power, own control, then it is not going to help us at all. And quitting the bad habits is another thing, because we are so much of the drawn to the external environment, where our environment and our surrounding peoples making us to think, to act or like, even though we want to quit bad habits, but we are not able to do that, even though it is very important on us. Everything is a stimuli and response. So this is also require a courage, and I am also the struggling for the bad habit, because I have a few bad habits as well, and I want to quit. There is no one going to tell me to quit or not quit, but this is up to us how much we are open or how we're willing to quit on a deeper level. So we have to find the root cause of the why we try to avoid or the break free from the bad habits. Bad habits means that if you are disturbing your family life, if disturbing yourself in a manner of health, then it is dangerous for us, and we should must try to avoid or quit as soon as is possible. And I am working on that, and I am trying on that, and definitely will going to finish everything what I have opted to be free from, and stop being nice. We peoples as a, we are always try to be nice, try to be kind, try to be humble to the people or person in our work, in our family. But this always niceness and kindness is throwing the belief in the other person is that this is our way we operating, and it will all sometime causing us the depletion in our growth. We might be at the in the zone of the being used or the being manipulated by the people around us if we are so much kind to those people or surrounding us people. And so there's too much of being people pleasing or too much of being nice is not a good thing to cultivate in a longer run. So that's all about today's video, and I will coming for the next day for the next topics. Thank you.